Magic Johnson gave it a go, but realized real quickly he wouldn't be a factor on this day.
You made the one stutter step move, you missed the shot, there's a loose ball, and it's like you couldn't go after it. Is that when you knew it was over?
I couldn't get to it even if I wanted to so bad, but I just couldn't.
The Pistons fell behind by 7 in the third quarter, but this was Joe Dumars' quarter. 21 total, including 17 in a row.
Isaiah asked me, what do you want? Meaning what play, what can I call for you? And we were coming up the floor, and he said, what do you want? I said, the ball. You can call whatever you want to call, just get me the ball.
I said, damn, Joe having fun out there. Let me get in there.
And after the game, there was Dennis Rodman, lying down in pain and in joy.
I guess the love of the game for me is so high that I'm not going to let nothing like this hold me back.
Can you smell this now? I mean, you're one away.
Well, I can't smell it, but I can see the light a little bit. You can see the light just a little bit.
I'm not going to be comfortable or confident until I got 4 wins. And I'm on round ball 1 heading home. That's when I'm going to be the most confident brother you've ever seen.
Heumann, what's hurting more, your hamstring or your heart?
Well, I think my heart more than a hamstring because I feel for my teammates as well as myself, and it's tough being on the sideline.
Joining me now is our playoff analyst, Spencer Haywood. Spencer, a former Laker. Put yourself in the Lakers' shoes now. You're down 3 games to none. The best team in the league is your opposition. 2 of your top 3 players are out. Do you really believe you have a chance to win?
Of course you believe you have a chance to win, but the way that the Pistons are playing and the attack that the guards are making upon, assaulting upon the Lakers, I just don't see them coming out with any victories here.
Is it a hopeless cause for Pat Riley? I mean, does he have any weapons he can go to counter the very many weapons the Pistons have?
Well, he has some weapons, but I just don't see them firing as strongly enough to take out the Pistons. I don't see it at all.
What do you expect now? The Pistons wrap this up in 4, or is this going to go 5 or 6?
Well, I said it from the beginning.
Pistons in 4.
Right. So I just see the Pistons as a strong team. And see, the first team and the second team that the Pistons put in sometime can be just as strong as the first team. So they got all of the ingredients. They got the right karma. It's befitting that the title change hands and go back to Detroit where it belongs.
Partner, you're bolder than I said Pistons in 6 or 7, but I guess that's why you're there and I'm here. Spencer.
Earthquake shook the Los Angeles area. If the Pistons sweep tomorrow night, the celebration here could register off the Victor scale. Fred Heumann has the latest now live from the Great Western Forum.
Yes, John, the Pistons are considerably more settled down. They're right behind me in this building, several of them in their own locker room watching the Hearns-Leonard fight, or what is about to be the Hearns-Leonard fight. We'll have more on that tomorrow. Of course, today the Pistons practiced at the Forum. Practice was rather low-key as the Pistons are hoping to make those championship banners for the Lakers obsolete and put their own banner up tomorrow. But the subject of today was the earthquake, the tremor which shook both teams, the Lakers while watching films and the Pistons in their hotel rooms. Most of the players said no big deal, but not Joe Dumars. He says, man, when you're talking earthquakes, it's always a big deal.
No, that ain't smooth, man. The earth's moved, man. I don't care what the Richter scale say, the earth's moved, man.
We were sitting in the meeting, and then we felt the floor shake, and David Rivers took off. Him and Riley almost collided going through the door.
Oh, I liked it, Whereas if I was with somebody, you're better than they say you are.
All right, that's John Salley. More with the Spider-Man in a moment. But first of all, our playoff analyst, Spencer Haywood, who played on the 1980 Laker championship team. You beat Philly in 6. Going into Game 6, when you knew you had a chance to clinch it like the Pistons do now, what are you feeling? I mean, are you feeling like that's so elusive? Is it tough to sleep? Or what?
Well, in talking with the Pistons today, they were very loose. I mean, the Lakers are very tight, but the Pistons are very loose. In fact, Rick and I got a chance to play a little one-on-one, and usually when he beats me in one-on-one, he's going to have a great scoring game. So he's telling me that he's going to have a great scoring game tomorrow. So I'm kind of looking forward to that.
There's a lot of people that beat you one-on-one these days, aren't they, Spence?
Most all of them.
You're going to go one-on-one with Jack McCloskey tomorrow, aren't you?
Yeah, well, that's the tennis game. And the last time I played Jack, he gave me a cup of coffee after the match and said, this is to go along with your donuts. So he beat me 6-love.
So you're going to change anything now? You're still saying the Pistons in 4? You haven't changed your mind after sleeping about it this afternoon?
Absolutely not. I mean, I'm more confident now, yes.
I'm starting to believe you. Let's talk about it again tomorrow, okay?
Thank
Spencer
you.
Haywood, our playoff analyst. I promised you we would hear more from the Spider-Man. You know, he is good friends with movie director Spike Lee, but I should tell you, Spike Lee may be a basketball fan and maybe a John Salley fan, but he's not necessarily a Piston fan, and that becomes very evident in tonight's edition of Sally's Alley.
What's up? First thing we're going to do, we're going to go for a little ride so to see what LA looks like. We'll put the top down right quick.
So, John Salley and Spike Lee, both New York born and bred, got in their 1957 Chevy convertible and went cruising California style, or more specifically, Marina del Rey style. Yes, sunshine and palm trees. The conversation was comfortable and friendly, unless the topic was basketball.
I would have liked to see a Nick Piston Eastern Conference final, but we ran into Michael Jordan. But we'll be there next year, I think.
Next year? You know what's amazing? We ran into Michael Jordan too, and we took care of business. So that just goes to show you what the Pistons are about,
well,
what the Knicks are
about. But the Pistons are a better team than the Knicks, but when the Knicks play the Pistons, we match up against you very good. One of the best teams to match up against the Pistons. That's why the Pistons didn't win a game against the Knicks this year.
Well, let me ask you this. But you know what? Every time we played the Knicks, we were coming off a back-to-back.
Hey, well, talk to the schedule maker. What do you want me to do, man?
So tell us about your new movie.
Well, the new film takes place in the hottest day of summer in Brooklyn, New York, during a 24-hour-day period. It's called Do the Right Thing, and it's about racism. You know, a lot of people might think because it's about racism that it's very dark and grim, but for 3/4 of the way into the film, it's very entertaining. And so I hope you can make it to New York for the premiere on the 20th. The whole NBA is going to be there, too.
But it wouldn't be official if the bad boys of the NBA wasn't there.
Well, hopefully. You know, if the series goes 7 games, after the 7th game is going to be a 20th, so you got to put them away before then so you can be able to come to New York.
So let me ask you this. You came all the way out to L.A.
Right.
I saw you at Game 6 last year.
Right.
You were kind of bad luck because Isaiah got hurt. We should have won that game.
You can't pin that on me,
I'm pinning
man.
on somebody. So this time when I give you the tickets for this game, man, you're not going to be like cheering for Magic and cheering for me and cheering for Magic. What's up?
Now look, I went to Game 6 in Chicago, and I almost got killed rooting for the Pistons.
At least you know what's happening.
And that's in Chicago Stadium, and they be throwing bottles and stuff.
And stuff. See, I converted him into a Pistons fan. I think I should get paid for that one. Mr. Davis,
I'm a Knicks fan. Look, I like the Knicks.
You're a Pistons fan.
No, wait, let me finish.
Home on
I'm
vacation.
a Knicks fan. But the Knicks aren't in it. Anybody but the Celtics. Anybody but the Celtics.
You got a lot of people in Detroit saying the same thing. So there you got it. Once again, Spider Salley and Sally's Alley. See you next time, babe. Ciao.
All right, peace. I hate the Celtics. Always have.
Is that the ugliest team in America?
John Salley and Spike Lee. There is only one Spider-Man. Pistons go for the kill tomorrow in Game 4. We'll be live at 5, 6, and 11 to tell you about it. Reporting live from Inglewood, California, this is Fred Heumann, TV2 Eyewitness Sports. Spider John, back to you.
All right. Thanks, Fred. Getting back to the fight for just a minute. The first round is over. A lot of the experts are calling it even, sort of a feeling out process. So round 1 completed in Las Vegas. Tigers in Toronto tonight. They are 3-3 in the 10th inning. We're going to